Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. And in this video, we're going to review velocity banking and learn how to drink the debt payoff Kool-Aid, right? Drink the Kool-Aid. Isn't that a cool phrase? I wonder what it really means. I got to look it up on Google. What does drink the Kool-Aid mean? All right. Uh-oh. All right. Drinking the Kool-Aid is a strongly believing and accepting a deadly, deranged, or foolish ideology concept based on uh-oh. Now, and let's ignore that for now and just go to a clip of Family Guy.
Been guilty of murder in the first degree.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh yeah! Okay.
All right. Get it? Random cutaway gag, go to Family Guy. No, I'm just kidding. All right. But let's go ahead and drink the debt payoff Kool-Aid. But not in the bad sense, in the good sense. Because think about it, if everyone were debt free, how peaceful would most people's lives be? That's why I like drinking the debt payoff Kool-Aid, velocity banking. And so some people are like, they come to this channel and complain, you know what, you're teaching bad financial literacy skills because, 8% line of credit, 3% loan, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this channel has nothing to do with financial literacy. It's just a money-making cult. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Right. So let's go ahead and do this velocity banking thing. So what is velocity banking? All it is a debt payoff strategy where you throw all of your money into a line of credit or actually into debt with the help of a line of credit, right? That's what velocity banking is. So, let me just show you what a line of credit is. So this is my home equity line of credit. And if you don't know what a home equity line of credit or line of credit, all it is a financial tool. You can borrow money, pay it back, and use it over and over again. So you just click a button on your bank's website and they give you money, right? See how easy that is? So that's all it is, right? And then they charge you like 7, 8, 10%, sometimes 15. It's so cool because you could use it to pay anything. Anything. You have ultimate flexibility in your bills when it comes to dealing with credit, line of credit, right? Don't you wish you had one? 280,000 right in front of you with the snap. Actually, it's a click of a button. You can make half the universe not go away. Well, no, you're not this guy. Neither am I. But all right, let's go ahead and do this. And so, what is velocity banking? We just talked about that. Did you know a credit card's also a line of credit? But the thing about credit cards is it's like I don't want to say neutered, but it's just a different type of line of credit because I can't use it to pay for everything. But let's just assume that we have access to a $125,000 home equity line of credit. It's like a big credit card, right? So let's assume that we have that. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste these expenses. And remember, okay, remember, when you have all these expenses, when you do the expense breakdown, you have to list every single debt you have because the whole point of this goal is to get rid of all the debt and increase your cash flow, right? And then at the very end, all I do is just combine my general expenses, food, gas, insurance, and all of that. And the savings, we're not going to have any, right? I know, shocking, right? In fact, if you take a look here, I don't have any savings. I taught a vendor contractor I know just taught velocity banking to her. And I said, "Hey, do you have any saved money?" And she was like, "In our culture, we save money. That's the thing. That's highly prized." And it's like, this is gonna be hard for you because we're not gonna save any money with this strategy. We're gonna throw all of our money into debt, right? And so that's what we're gonna do. And here's the other thing too. I know some of you are taking a look at this and thinking this $10,000 a month, it is impossible. I will never be able to make that money. Let me tell you something. You know how I made money? It's because I became delusional. I was like, I'm going to make a lot of money. You know that story about how um people who are not rich just decided that they're always going to fly first class because they're like, I'm already there. And then eventually they did get there. I don't know if you ever heard that story about the people who fly first class, but they could barely afford it. Sometimes you got to have a little bit of that in your life, right? And I say that as a person who used to make $20,000 a year And so when I see this, I was like, did I really used to make $20,000 a year? Holy, holy balls, holy Kool-Aid. Why did I do that? Right? But you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes you get lucky. And, there's also a phrase that if you work hard enough, you'll eventually get lucky enough or something like that. Right. I forgot the exact way that you say it, but it's something about you work a lot really hard and you'll get lucky enough. All right. So that's what we're going to do today. So just imagine that this is you. And so my point is this, just make a bunch of spreadsheets where you're doing 10,000, 100,000, 200,000, because there are plenty of people out there. And I don't know if you know who the bank's best client is. It's people who make a lot of money and then are kind of bad at managing it. And one of the things that you have to know about banks is that they don't lend money to people who need it. No, no, no. If you ever say, "Hey, bank, I don't, Mr. or Mrs. Bank," I don't even know if you say it like that, but I only make $372 in my savings per month. That's my savings rate. And I make 10,000 a month. They'll laugh you out the door because that's when you need money. So you got to get the lines of credit before you need it. And that's how I have over $579,000 in lines of credit. 579,000, right? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna assume we have access to $125,000 in lines of credit. 125,000. Okay. Now, would you have a free and clear line of credit? No, probably not. Because again, like I said, the bank ain't gonna lend it to you when you need it. But if you want to see a more realistic situation where someone did have a line of credit and it was maxed out and they treated it like a credit card, and they kind of got lucky too because they had the tool readily available to them, go ahead and click the Google link form below. We do go over real life situations. And here, this is just like the Costco demo where I just give you the sample. And if you want what I'm selling, then you buy and you click the Google form link below because I want your money, right? I want the dinero, okay? Like people are like, they're like offended that things cost money. You know what I mean? Like you ever meet those people? Folks, that's why I say don't sell to poor people either. But that's a topic for another time. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. And I am going to get the next month's balance. Oh, actually, we didn't even do this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to transfer this credit card debt into the line of credit. Okay. And I think, let me just do a quick calculation here. 25, 26, 30, 31. And I'm going to do this. It's $112,000, 112,000, right? And what happens when we just simply do a debt transfer? What happens to our payments? Oh my goodness, it goes to zero. So how do we go from $372 a month to $4,000 of cash flow? And here's the final step. You put your entire $10,000 into the line of credit, take your expenses out, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. And it's so simple. Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to subtract our cash flow, 4092.04. So to get the next month's balance, it's based on the previous month's balance, previous month's interest minus our cash flow. And then what we're going to do is take the average daily balance, multiply it by the interest rate, okay, and then divide by 12, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste, and all right, so now 31 months we paid off our debt. Okay, 31 months. All right, so now, 25, 26, 30, 30. Actually, what am I doing? All right, so now it's $112,000 of debt. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to pay off our loans, right? So we're now at a point where our cash flow is 4,000. Now let's go ahead and attack these loans. And all I got to do is in my loan calculum-a-jigger, I think it's called a calculum-a-jigger, 31 months. Okay, 31. Whoopsie. It gives me the latest balance at 31 months. Now, why am I going to pay off these two loans? And if you don't see this, whoopsie, burpees. All right, if you don't see this, these are the two auto loans, right? And so if I take a look here, why am I going to pay these two car loans off first? Because they give me so much more cash flow. They give me so much more bang for my buck when it comes to paying them off, right? So that's what this low number means, the cash flow index. So I'm going to go ahead and pay off these two car loans and let's see how much that is. All right, let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna do this. So it's 21 grand. All right, 21 grand. Let's do this right here. I'm gonna copy and paste. Okay, so now it's plus 2178.7. And then how much more cash flow do I get? Probably like almost $800, right? These two go to zero. And now our cash flow is $4,874.10. Oh my goodness. It's so big. That's what she said when she's talking about that cash flow of yours. All right. Point one. Okay. So now if we do that, whoa, look at that. Car loans paid off really quickly. That is amazing. All right, so now it's 35 months. Our 2 car loans are paid off. So 35 months. So it's 112 plus 22 plus 21, 155K. 155K. Whoopsie, it seems like someone's texting me. Give me one moment. Okay, so let's get to it. And it's 155, and then now what's our student loan and mortgage? We're at 35 months right now. So this is now 00, 35, 35. And then now with our student loan, we're going to pay it off using what we call the chunking method. And the same thing with any low interest rate amortized loan. And the most important thing when it comes to paying off these loans is what order that you do it, not necessarily dumping the loan into a line of credit. Okay. All right. So luckily, where's my velocity banking calculator? Actually, this isn't even mine. Out of memory. Oh no. All right. This is actually from Renatus. And so if you don't know where Renatus is, it's where I originally learned velocity banking from. So if you want to learn about not only velocity banking, but all this other cool stuff like financial literacy, real estate investing, click the Google form link below. You click that link, you eventually will pay me and you give me the money. And then, yeah, full disclosure, I make money, I sell stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and type this in here. All I gotta do is just type in the original balance, $100,000 for 10 years. And what's the, okay, 77638.52. 77638.52. Okay. All right. All right. So this is going to be 7%. And then this is going to be 1161.08. 1161.08. Okay. And then how much is our income? It's 10,000. And then our expenses is everything except for the loan we're trying to pay off. So if we just do this right here and then copy and paste this, okay, 3964.81. 3964.81. All right, 1.1 years to pay off the loan. Amazing. And so what does this mean? It's just how much we're moving into line of credit. And honestly, the amount that we move is a kind of arbitrary number. One of the reasons why we do this is so we don't segregate our income. We don't want to segregate our income. It's like one of the core tenets of velocity banking, or at least when I learned it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And then this is going to be 0. And so now it's going to be 36. All right, so 35 plus, hold on, 35 plus, what is it? 35 plus, divide by, no, 35 plus 1.1 times 12. So that's 49 months. And then we paid off 255K of debt. Okay, and then now we got to take care of the 300K mortgage. So at month 49, what is this? I just fill in the deets, and then I just do this. So it's 30 years, 3%, 300,000, and then I believe it's 2,700, which is my expenses. And what's the current balance? It's 273,199.64. 273,199.64, which is 1264.81. 1264.81. And then, whoa, paid off in 3.3 years. That's amazing. Who wouldn't want to drink part of that Kool-Aid? Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go. All right. So, oh yeah. All right. Where are we now? I'm lost. Sometimes I do this so quickly that I get lost. Oh, 3.3 years. All right. So what we do is 49 divided by 12 plus 3.3. That's going to be 7.38 years. And we are debt free. Oh my goodness. 255 plus 300. And then that's 555K, almost $500,000 in about 7 years. And now take a look at us. Look at this. We're the boss. Okay. I am the boss. I've drunken the financial debt payoff, debt-free Kool-Aid with this velocity banking thing. And now I can live my life. Because here I was on the struggle bus and now I'm on the success bus? I don't even know. Struggle, just it's whatever's the opposite of struggle bus. In fact, let me ask Google, what's the opposite of the struggle bus? Let's see what the AI says. State of ease, success, or effortless progress. That's the best AI could do. There's not even a bus. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's it for today, folks. All right. Well, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video. This is Korean Atlanta Mentorship.